again, my memory card was full. So today is Wednesday, August 9th, and I don't know how the footage turned out from yesterday, so I'm hoping that it was clear enough for me to have put it in the vlog. But yesterday was August 8th, which made it 2 weeks post IUI, and I woke up around 6:40, took my pregnancy test, and it's supposed to take 3 minutes, and again, it only took about, I don't even think it took a minute to say that I was not pregnant. I didn't know if I was going to be able to even finish the vlog because I know I was pregnant. I know I was. I had so many symptoms that I had to even look up to see why is this happening. My gums were bleeding. I don't have gingivitis. I don't have a gum disease. My teeth are very healthy. My gums are very healthy. My gums were bleeding. When I brushed my teeth, they were sore, and it came out of nowhere. And when I looked it up, it was an early symptom of pregnancy. My boobs were so swollen, so sore, you could feel the glands. I was I could fit my hope I was a full B size. I'm already small, and I was never a full B, but I was so swollen that I was oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to buy a new bra, and I haven't even gotten a positive pregnancy test. And my boobs have been sore for a week and a half. The veins, you can see the veins in my boobs still. You can see veins in my bikini area, all the veins leading towards down there, are visible now, and that's not normal. I've never seen them before. They popped up. The headaches, I normally have migraines. I'm not a headache person, and the headaches, it's a lot. I would have to sit down and discuss all of the symptoms that I've had the past 2 weeks that would have suggested that I, was indeed pregnant. The egg was fertilized and it had attached. So yesterday was hard. I stayed in the hotel. It was kind of a condo that we were staying in. I just stayed in bed all day. I felt like I was having contractions all day, and I know that normal period cramps is contractions. Your uterus is contracting to get everything out. But it started out every 5 minutes. It was 5 minutes apart, and then by the end of the night, they were around 20 minutes apart. It was rough. My flow was extremely heavy. Yesterday was a rough day. I couldn't even find a comfortable way to lay down. If I laid in one spot, it hurt. If I turned around, it hurt. If I tried on a different side, it hurt. I was literally breathing through the pain. I'm when my family finally came back, I'm Mom, I think I'm having contractions. I'm they are literally every 5 minutes apart. Getting rid of everything that was in there. So if you have ever known that you were trying to get pregnant and you've had those symptoms before you would have been able to get a positive pregnancy test, and then you didn't, a comment below, because I really feel alone. I just want to be alone now. We're heading to the beach, and I'm just I just want to go home. I don't even want to be around my family. I just want to go home and be by myself. The only reason I put on makeup today is because I have to do a photo shoot, since I'm an influencer on Instagram. I have to do a photo shoot because I have a deadline of a picture due tomorrow for a campaign, and I'm just I didn't even want to do that thing. I was just thank God it's for a watch, because all I had to do literally is just take a picture of my wrist. But Like, I even put clothes on, did my hair. Was like, let me just put on some makeup just in case I decide to take a picture where you're seeing my face, so that I can meet this deadline. Like, I feel like even though this is something that I could get an excuse for, but it's just short notice, and I want to move on. So I'm not sure what is going to happen from here. I still have 5 valves left. 4 valves left. I ordered 5 valves, so I still have 4 valves left, and it's being stored at California Cryobank. That's where I got the donor sperm from. But I don't think I want to go ahead and do another IUI in 2 weeks. I want to understand what's going on with my body. Remember, I had just had that surgery, and the research that I found, doctors were saying that their patients should not go through an IVF or IUI for 2 more cycles, because when you have a hysteroscopy, your body is pretty much set. I'm about to go in a tunnel, so I don't know what the lighting's gonna be like. It's horrible. But when you have that procedure, your body is pretty much, or I could just wait to get out of this one. All right, we're about out of the tunnel. So yeah, so when you have that procedure, it's like your body is pretty much, your uterus is constantly trying to get rid of whatever is inside of it. Which is why I was even hesitant about doing it in July. But I had prayed and prayed that my first time doing it, it would work. I was just like, Lord, whenever I have it done, bless that to be the time so that it could just work that first time. So I was just like, okay, well, everything cleared out. Even that day of, I was still expecting them to call me to say, we can't go forward because of your progesterone is too low, or, just some reason to not be able to move forward with the procedure that day. So I was already getting my mind prepared to be told, we just have to wait. Like, I kind of wish I would have waited. Like, I kind of wish I would have just been like, this is too close to the procedure, I'll just wait till August. So, like, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not God. I don't know his ultimate plan and how it's gonna play out in my life. But I'm emotionally not ready to try again. Like, and the sad thing is, I'm about to go back to work. And I know that, my situation this summer was really ideal. Like, having it done in July was just the ideal time for me not having to work. But I know that's not the case for everybody. So whenever I have it done, I'm just going to have to take that day off. That way I can go home and lift my legs up and, not have the stresses of having to go back to work. So, yeah, but I wanted to give you an update because I didn't say anything yesterday. Like, I literally peed, waited on the stick, showed you the stick, and got back in bed. And when I peed that morning, I started to see I had some discharge. I wish it was called something different, but I had discharge yesterday morning, and I could see like speckles of pink in it. So I was just like, my period's about to come. Because it wasn't all white. Like, it wasn't white. It was white with speckles of pink in it. And I was just like, it's about to come. But in the back of my head, I just kept saying, well, maybe it won't come. Because I know other people who just knew they were going to get their period that day. I have been cramping all day Monday. Like, Monday cramped. Like, horrible cramps. I felt this pulling sensation, like, it would go from like the right side to the left side, and then it was by my belly button. And I'm just like, why am I having pain by my belly button? Like, that is not associated with a period. Like, it was just this pulling and ripping sensation that I had Monday, and I was just like, I don't know what this is, but it's freaking me out. So Monday all day, my mom kept asking me every time I went to the bathroom, anything, and I'm just like, nope, not yet. Monday night, I finally saw some discharge, and I'm like, well, normally I see it, you know, a day or two before my period starts, and it was supposed to come for Monday. So Tuesday morning, when I saw it again, I was like, oh, well, this time it's actually stuff in there that indicates my period's coming today. So every time I went, it got pinker and pinker and darker, until about 4 o'clock. I was like, my period's here, you know, and by that time it was just like I was home alone, and I knew, like, something, like, and the thing is, like, today, a lot of the symptoms that I've been having are gone. Like, my boobs, they shrunk, and they're not sore. And, like, mind you, I'm on my period. Like, they should still be sore a little bit. Like, they're not sore at all. No bleeding. Like, you should have seen how much bleeding I had on my gums. Even on Monday, I was like, oh my gosh, like, what is wrong? Gums are fine. Like, the pulling sensation that I kept having in my uterus, gone. I'm still cramping, I'm still bloating, so I'm gonna stop by Walmart and get the stick-on heating pad. That lasts me all day. Even once I take it off, I can still feel the heat, because they use capsaicin. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's like from chili, the chili powder they put in it for it to be heated. So it's as natural a stick-on heating pad as possible. You know, it's not medicated that way. So I'm gonna get that and put it on. I haven't even called the clinic yet to even tell them that my period started, because I don't know what I want to do. Like, I don't know what to do. I think we've been to the restaurant at IHOP. I thought we weren't gonna go to IHOP, but I think we've been here before. We've been to IHOP before, right? I think we've been to this one before. Yeah, we did the last time I met them here. I hope you could hear me, because I'm using my vlogging camera, which is not my normal camera, and the speaker on here is on the top, but you can't hear anything. So I hope that I'm loud enough. So if you hear a difference in my footage, it's me switching out cameras. But I'm out to go, so I'll talk to you guys later. Hey. Alright, so I remembered another symptom that I did not have today. Like, the frequent urination. Like, I had been peeing so much, and I don't, like, I've never been somebody who pees, like, in the middle of the night. But I had been peeing in the middle of the night. Like, I was literally waking up, bursting to go, at like 6 o'clock in the morning, every day, including yesterday. But not today. Today I didn't get out of the bed until after 8 o'clock today. Didn't even, like, only pee because I just woke up, like, not because I had to go. So that was another symptom that I had even started having. So yeah, I wanted to make sure I said that before I forgot again, because I could, for whatever reason, I could not remember that earlier. But yeah, I don't know, it's still hard, especially when I'm sitting here cramping, which is a constant reminder that I'm not pregnant. You know, if I would not have had all those symptoms,
in a quarter mile, continue on to Pocahontas Trail.
If I would have not had all of those symptoms, I think I would be in a much better state. Well, no, I would have still been very disappointed to not be pregnant, but it wouldn't have come as a surprise, you know? It would have, like, I was really expecting to get a pregnant
Continue
yesterday.
on to Pocahontas Trail.
Go straight. It is still Wednesday, August 9th. It's now 3:48. And about 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago, I believe I had my miscarriage. we went to Walmart because I was going to go get the heating pad to put on my stomach. And as we were walking out, I could feel the blood coming out of me. And at first I just thought, oh, it was nothing, but then I felt it on my leg. And I'm like, my pad was clean. Like, I didn't bleed at all this morning. And I can feel it when it's coming out, and this might be TMI, but I'm talking about a miscarriage, so like I can feel when my blood is coming out. So there was nothing, like that was a clean pad that I had on. And as I'm walking back to the car, I'm like, I think I need to go to the restroom. And then I'm like, I didn't even drive here because I left my car at the outlet and we all rode in the same car to Walmart. So I'm just like, I don't even have my bag with my maxi pads. Like, I didn't have anything on me. So as I'm like, fine, I'll just wait till I get to my car and I'll change, whatever. I sit down and I felt even more on my leg, and I look down and I can see it running down my leg. By the time I got back into the Walmart to use their restroom, like my pad was soaked. Like it was completely soaked. It started going on my shorts, like it was everywhere. And then it just the rest of it just came out as I was using the bathroom. And it's like I feel, like I don't know how I feel. Like I feel relieved that I wasn't crazy because I had all of those symptoms, and I'm just like, well, was I just imagining those symptoms? Like, was I making it up? So it helps me to know that I didn't make that up. Like that those symptoms were real. But I just, like, I've done everything that I can possibly have done to try to prevent a miscarriage. Like, I did everything that I could have done. Like, there's not much you can do to control that. But everything that I could have done, I did to try to prevent that. Like, I can't imagine have carried the baby for more than the 2 weeks that I carried it and have had to go through this. Like, so I've just been sitting here in the parking lot. Like, my parents left now 20 minutes ago because I was just like, I just want to go home. Like, I'm so used to being by myself. Like, I'm just so used to taking care of everything on my own. And I was just like, I don't even want to be around y'all. Like, why am I going to the beach? Like, what am I going to do? Just sit in a room and be miserable for the last 3 days? Like, so I've just been sitting here, like, in a car, just trying to figure out, like, what to do. Do I call my doctor? What am I supposed to do right now? Do I take this 5-hour trip home? Like, and be depressed by myself? Like, what am I supposed to do now? I don't know. But this is it. Like, this is the end of this vlog. I don't know when I'm going to pick this back up because I'm not going to go. Like, this was my decision right here. This was my deciding factor. I'm not going to do an IUI again for August. So maybe I'll be back in September. I don't know. Like, I even, like, while I was talking to God this morning, I was just like, I'm confused because I don't even know how to respond to God. I was like, I don't even know how am I supposed to feel? Like, I feel like I was betrayed. And I know God cannot betray you. That's just how I feel. And I hope God is understanding my feelings right now. But I just don't know, why would I have had the clearance to go through with the IUI like that day? Like, even that day that it happened, it was just like, well, if this is this, then you won't be able to have it. You'll have to wait. Like, if I wasn't gonna carry the baby full term, I would have rather not gone through with it then. Like, I would rather not be dealing with this right now. So I don't know. I don't know.